Oh, this is going to be a good Monkey Knife Fight show. Holden and BobbyGomes here, Run Pure Sports. We're quoting Step Brothers. It's just amazing. If you want to get down on this, it's a real crotch party in here. I wanted to keep it PG-13, BobbyGomes. How are you, buddy?
Good. Great to find out you're the songbird of your generation. What generation There we go.
Boats and O's. Okay, so here's what we're doing today, folks. As you know, if you're watching this, we have a partnership with Monkey Knife Fight. And because we love you so much, if you haven't already had an account with them, a new account, they're going to match your deposit up to $50. Use the code RUNPURE. Put $50 in, they'll give you $50. You want to put 10 in, they'll give you $10. Whatever, they'll match it up to $50. BobbyGomes, tonight, we are going to go after this Cleveland, New York Giants Sunday night football game. Now, the one thing I want to bring up here, no James Bradberry, and that is a big loss, really big loss for the New York football Giants as they take on, I mean, can I say this? A red-hot Baker Mayfield, Bobby? He's red-hot, isn't he?
He definitely is red-hot, and you're right about the Giants' top 8 pass defense versus the wide receiver position and tight end, and then obviously you're removing Bradberry from that situation, so maybe they're a little depleted in the secondary, bumps Baker. We'll get into that in a minute.
Yep, let's do it. Well, here's the different types of categories we could play. First of all, you can play first half, second half. We're just going to play a full game. If we also have a dedicated Discord channel. So those of you, what's Discord? Discord is basically where you can ask anybody, any of the analysts here, and they'll get back to you. And Hoop has been running the Discord for Monkey Knife Fight. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God, BobbyGomes. Right?
All the money Hooper, just winning everyone in the Discord, all the cash, you know?
It's amazing. It really is. And for all transparency, we didn't have a good Thursday night. Derek Carr got hurt. But besides for that, we've just been crushing it. And if Derek Carr stays healthy, forget about it. I mean, we're crushing last night too. So let's get back on track here, BobbyGomes. We'll start at quarterback. Baker Mayfield, 255.5 passing yards. I mean, I got to feel like they're going to run the ball on the Giants. I'm not that comfortable with it. Daniel Jones, 230.5. He's banged up. Not sure he's going to run too much. Any side here with Baker and Daniel Jones?
I'm liking the under with both. I know Bradberry is out. In that case, I still like the under 255. Right now, the true line's at 224 for Baker's passing. And then on Daniel Jones, like, are we sure he's definitely playing? I don't know. He's questionable. He might have just been ruled in 5:30 Friday or 5 o'clock Friday. We're getting that news now. I don't know. Like, if I would just take the less on the 230.
Under.
Yeah, I just take the less. Yeah.
It's kind of like what we found on the Taysom Hill thing. You know, we got ahead of it. We got in on.
Honestly, we should probably talk about the Taysom Hill thing, but we don't have so much time. But on the KC New Orleans game for Monkey Knife Fight, like Taysom Hill is in at quarterback, getting points to Patrick Mahomes. Like, you're going to take Patrick Mahomes every time. Who basically hit on that in Discord. So that's definitely something that you can hop into that game and hit as well in Monkey Knife Fight.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting different reports here that Colt McCoy's taking the snaps in practice and Jones may or may not play. I mean, personally, as long as it's up here, why don't we just hit the under?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right?
I mean,
do you feel good about Baker Mayfield going under?
Right now, the true line's at 224 on
good.
Discord, so I don't mind taking.
Let's do it. I'll throw a little $2 job in there. We'll go a little light on that one. I like that, BobbyGomes. Let's keep going, baby. Let me get back to this game here. All the way at the bottom. And again, this is not just one game. They got every single game, people. Like, any game you want to play from the NFL, they got it. First half, second half, full game, doesn't matter, right? So let me see if I can get back. Here we go. All right, I figured it out. Let's go to our next prop here. More or less, 3x your buy-in. Nick Chubb, 14.5 fantasy points. Wayne Gallman, 11.5 fantasy points. Now, I do want to say that Devontae Freeman is expected back, but maybe not this week. I like both of these going over, Bobby, but you're the analyst here. Break it down.
Yeah, I have Chubb. I like both of them going over as well. The one thing I'm worried about with Gallman is if the game script gets away like it did versus Arizona, then you're in a situation where you're adding if Devontae Freeman is back in the mix. Like, Alfred Morris and Deion Lewis really haven't cut into Gallman. But I feel like you're adding another back, so it's just someone else who can take up playing time from Gallman. Then the 11.5, and with a game script that's not favorable, maybe the 11.5 becomes a little more in doubt with the addition of Freeman and then the non-favorable game script. But I like the over as of right now.
All right, very good. I like that too. Sounds good to me. Let's move on to our next one. More fantasy points. I like fantasy points ones. I mean, we're fantasy guys. And while you're at it, hit the like button so we can keep doing these shows for you. Because if we don't get enough likes, we're not going to do them anymore. We are getting good likes, but hit the like button. Don't be a jabroni. It's really easy. Subscribe to our YouTube page too that you're watching on most likely right now. Bobby, Jarvis Landry. I mean, he's the healthy option. No James Bradbury this week. 12.5 fantasy points. This is PPR scoring, as you'll see. So that is very important just to know that. Passing TDs, rushing TDs, it's all normal. We're looking for, let me see here, receptions. Do you see this on your screen here? There we go. +1 fantasy point. So yes, PPR. Sterling Shepard, 11.5. That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, so I like the over with Landry. I have him around 14, and then Shepard, I like going under the 11.5.
Okay, nice. I like that too. We're kind of on the same page there. Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones, again, fantasy points. Like, we're hitting the under on Daniel Jones, right? Because he's not even going to be able to run if he plays, and he might not play. So then what do we do with Baker Mayfield points?
I'm looking for the under on both of them. No, we talked up the Bradbury being out situation, but I still like the under on both of them. I have Baker projected under 16.5, and obviously taking away Daniel Jones's rushing equity, I think that 16.5 is too high of a number, even if he plays. But right now, Colt McCoy is at 12.6 if he were to play. So just take the under on Jones. Like,
yep.
Jones in the play, Jones is what they're offering. So
I just I just hit it. I did it. So a whole bunch of different types of games here. We got fantasy challenge here. Players to exceed fantasy points goal. We got the touchdown dance. You pick it. Do you want to do a Hail Mary reception collection where we're picking out the receptions goal, the Hail Mary exceeding the passing yards, going long, I think the longest receiving yards. So you tell me, where do you want to go here? What do you feel comfortable with,
do the
Bobby?
receptions. I don't mind. Let's hit some receptions.
Okay, let's do the receptions then. The reception collection. Draft players to exceed the receptions goal. Ooh, this is a 3. So this pays out a little bit more too. Okay, you're getting better odds with this. So let's go do this right now. You'll get 2x if your 3 receivers get to 16.5 PPR points. You're going to get 3x if it's 17.5, or not PPR points, receptions. So 2x if they combine for 16.5 receptions or more. 3x if they get 18, 4x if they get 19. Let's do this. Anybody standing out here to you? Jarvis Landry. Obviously.
So I can't find it, but what's
right, Jarvis Landry has got to be locked in.
What's his number at?
It does. What we have to do with this is add up receptions. So we get 3 players, and if we want to double our money, they have to get 17 receptions combined.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if we want a 3x, they got to get 18. If we want a 4x, they got to get 19. So I think Jarvis Landry is just a shit.
Landry's an obvious. Yeah, Landry's a lock.
All right, let's take him. Then we have Sterling Shepard, Evan Engram, Rashard Higgins, who I really don't mind. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, I think have got to be in play here. Besides for that, I'm not seeing too much. Maybe there's someone on your mind if you really want to get crazy with Donovan Peoples-Jones. But who do you like from the Giants side, too? Because we're going to need one player from the Giants.
So I think we kind of hit a tough reception collection game pretty much outside of Landry, right? Like all these guys are projected, like the highest is Landry in terms of his receptions at 4.5. Everyone's pretty much under 4.5. I think you can take a shot on Peoples-Jones, even though you weren't.
Well, let's just not do it then. If you're not comfortable with it, let's not do it. I'm not playing a game.
What do we get for? What's another one we can do?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna recommend anything to people if we're not doing that. I like this one. This will be the last one. More or less fantasy points. You're going to get 1.5x. You're buying. So we've got 3 players. We're going to go more or less fantasy points. We already did Baker Mayfield. We went under on his 16.5, right?
Yeah, we went under on the 16.
We went under 16.5 for Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Now it comes down to Nick Chubb. Over under 14.5 PPR points.
We got them going over. I got them over 14 and a half.
I got to go more. All right. I'm going to pop that one in there too. So I made 3 bets today. I like it. Bobby, great analysis. I loved it today. Again, it's not just these games. Like, you can go all over the place. You could pick any game you want. You could do the whole early game shootout. So you can go Tom Brady more or less. I mean, I'm just shooting through this rapid fire. Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry versus Dalvin Cook, all sorts of cool stuff. So give us a like, subscribe to our page here on YouTube, Run Pure Sports. I also want to remind you, matching deposit up to $50. Use the code Run Pure Sports. Bobby, what do you got going on right now, buddy? Where do they find you on social media? What is BobbyGomes doing besides for winning millions of dollars?
I'm at BobbyGomes DFS on Twitter and IG. And yeah, getting ready for some NBA preseason tonight. By the way, beginning the rendition of Step Brothers, you really kicked it off. I like that.
Yeah, it truly is.
Step Brothers later on.
Truly is a wonderful piece of cinematic brilliance. For Captain Behind the Scenes and my man BobbyGomes, I'm Holden. Thanks for watching Monkey Knife Fight Show here on Run Pure Sports. Keep running pure.